It was Biden with the gloves off, describing Donald Trump and MAGA Republicans as representing an extremism that threatens the very democratic foundations of the country.
Too much of what's happening in our country today is not normal. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Now, I want to be very clear up front. Not every Republican, not even the majority of Republicans are MAGA Republicans. Not every Republican embraces their extreme ideology. I know, because I've been able to work with these mainstream Republicans. But there's no question that the Republican Party today is dominated, driven, and intimidated by Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. And that is a threat to this country.
Calling Make America Great Again Republicans a clear and present danger, Biden accused this dominant Trump faction of the GOP of seeking to take the country back to a time without rights to abortion or same-sex marriage. Pointing to the January 6th attack on Congress, he said there was no place for political violence in America, warning citizens that they did themselves no favors by pretending that equality and democracy were not under assault.
They promote authoritarian leaders and they fan the flames of political violence that are a threat to our personal rights, to the pursuit of justice, to the rule of law, to the very soul of this country. They look at the mob that stormed the United States Capitol on January 6th, brutally attacking law enforcement, not as insurrectionists who placed a dagger at the throat of our democracy, but they look at them as patriots.
He also skewered that segment of the opposition that has simply echoed the Trump view without evidence that the last presidential election was a fraud.
I will not stand by and watch. I will not the will of the American people be overturned by wild conspiracy theories and baseless evidence-free claims of fraud. I will not stand by and watch elections in this country stolen by people who simply refuse to accept that they lost. I will not stand by and watch the most fundamental freedom in this country, the freedom to vote, and have your vote counted and be taken from you and the American people. Look, as your president, I will defend our democracy with every fiber of my being, and I'm asking every American to join me.
Republicans labeled the speech divisive, with House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy calling on Biden to apologize, while former President Trump took to his social media platform describing the speech as awkward and angry, while suggesting the incumbent was either insane or suffering from late-stage dementia, as the high stakes attached to which party controls Congress after November comes into full view. Sherwin Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.